There has been much said about toxic masculinity and weak men in recent years. There's also been much said about being a strong and independent woman. As I have heard the feminist definition of both, I've found that third wave feminism has, again, done far more harm to women than any good that they claim to do. With that said, I conclude that by feminism's own definition, the strongest of women can never be more than a weak man. To understand this, we must look at their definitions of what constitutes a weak man and a strong woman. When we look at a weak man, we see a man who is very self-centered. He has no care of commitment to a relationship and takes pride in how many casual sexual partners he can have. The weak man is very loud and short-tempered, vulgar, and the such. He cares only about having a great career, a big house, and a great car. He's very shallow and vain, as he cares more for how good he looks, and is very picky when it comes to his partners. Not only is the weak man's career a top priority, so is his status. If he has any special letters after his name to indicate big degrees in education, you're going to know it. And if he's got a PhD, you better refer to him as doctor. Because he has to constantly have affirmation, he posts and talks much about his workouts in the gym. How do you know if he's trained in martial arts? Well, because he'll tell you. You see, the weak man needs all of this status, recognition, education, or bragging because he's compensating for something something that he's kind of lacking in his life. Any one of us would look at a promiscuous, shallow, narcissistic man like that and think he is weak. Yet everything I just described to you is the feminist definition of a queen, a boss, a goddess. She is the definition of what a strong, independent feminist looks like. She don't want to waste time at a young age of only her 20s and 30s trying to settle down to build a family. She has worked hard to achieve partner at the law firm, her house, car, and dog are all the love she'll ever need. Not to mention she is educated. And don't you dare forget to refer to her by her title. She's in your face and confrontational. She's willing to be nasty, gross, and vulgar to show you she doesn't play around. And it goes without saying that she gets those gains in the gym. So to reiterate, the height of all that a woman can be is the lowest of what a man can be. The best she can ever hope for is an uncommitted, promiscuous, narcissistic, workaholic dude who needs all of the distractions to compensate for how empty his life is. It's a shame. The strongest woman can never be more than a weak man.